What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're in an 08 Colorado. Got 3.7 in it. Backing up. Check out this car. Trigger is nice. Black, white interior. Beautiful car. Let's see if we can pull this thing up in here. But we're doing a fan clutch on it. It's a little tight up in here. You have to swing out a little bit. But it has 176, 288 miles. Good guy. Parked a little close up in here. Kind of do this with gloves. My gloves are moving too. But we're doing a fan clutch on this. Not too bad of a job. Not too bad. I don't know how long it calls for, but they're pretty simple if you got the right tools. Like I said, it does have the inline 5. There's the 3.7. Where is you? Alright. Let me kind of adjust y'all for a second. Alright, so 3.5 inline. Oh, not 3.5, 3.7 inline 5. Talk straight, talk straight. But fan clutch down in here. Put an AC line right in the way. But when cold starts, it's howling pretty good and it rattles a little bit and it's making some weird noises. But where we got to do this, we're going to use fan clutch tool. We're going to knock that nut off, and it does go towards the passenger side, like left loose, same thing as a regular style. In case anybody is wondering, we may have to pull this upper cover off, which isn't too bad. There's some little clips down in here. I'll show them to you in a minute. But you don't have to move this out of the way like completely. You just have to take it out of this bracket. That right there just opens up and you can push it out of the way. But we'll take the brackets off. You do have another one. That one right there was loose. Let's get this out of the way for a second. That one was loose. Normally you have to pop it off. It's just one of them little fancy little clips that cars like to use now. And then there's another little like C-clip type thing that holds the cover on. Then you can pop them up out of the groove and slide this out of the way. It is a little tight, but you can do it without taking this radiator hose off. Just be mindful, you're gonna have to move this line right here a little bit. You can flex it, but don't go pulling on it too hard just so you don't break it, because that is AC line. You can get Freon all up in your face. But let me grab my fan clutch tool and I'll show you what they look like. Because I'll use one that uses the air hammer. So this is the kit I'm using. This is from Lyle, Liesel, however you want to say it. Pronounce it to your heart's desires. But this is the kit we're using, and it should be this one right here. I think it is a 36 millimeter, if I remember correctly. Should be this one. Let's check and see. I know you can't see anything in here right now, but I'll shine some light in here once we get it. That is it, 36 millimeter. But that is the one we're going to use. I'm going to take this piece out, because this locks up inside of here. I can get it. Then you hammer up against it with an air hammer. So this is the air hammer I'm using, Ingersoll Rand. I got this at Northern Tool, not a sponsor or anything, but got that Northern Tool on a Christmas special. I think I paid like $30 for this thing, and this thing is a beast. Enjoy this air hammer a lot. Works great. But get my flashlight. Pull it back over to the truck. Don't have to disconnect the battery if you don't feel like it. Just make sure you don't set anything across it like that. I know, common sense, but always be safe than sorry. Oh, needed a flashlight. So, as you can see down in there, there's the big nut on the water pump. You use that 36 millimeter, and they make manual ones of these too. You can run metal Rileys and all that stuff, but just remember you're going to need a 36. And you just want to hammer it to the passenger side, left loose. And then here are our little clips right down there. I don't know, our batteries are down, but see the little rusted pieces down there? There should be 4 on this side, and then 1 right down in there. And what I do, I just use a little flathead, get like a longer one, and just twist a little bit. It'll hang on the edge, and then you can reach down in there and take them off. So let me go ahead and set the tool up so I can get it ready, and then I'll show y'all how we break it loose. Shouldn't take too much force to take this off, especially with an air hammer. But if you're using a manual one, just be careful, because whenever you go to break it, a lot of things you can hit your hands on. Don't have to excuse the air leaking. The air hose here sucks. But got it on down in here, and air hammer, what you use. That should do it. So that should do it. Oh yeah, she's spinning off pretty freely now. And I'm going to take it off just until it gets right on the edge. And then I got it about there now. Now I'm going to pop these little clips off. It's a screwdriver I'm using. Set my flashlight in my pocket. And I'm just going to twist. And then we twist. And twist, twist, twist. Let's see if I can show y'all. I'll show y'all how we do this. And I'm just going to twist it till it's right on the edge. And you should be able to reach down in there and grab it pretty easy. I mean, it's a little tight on this side, but shouldn't be too bad. And there we go. That's what they look like. Just gonna set those right there. And I got 4 on this side. 1, 2. Get in here with my other hand. 3, 4. Yeah. Appreciate it. And now I'm going to pull this back. Twist that. And there we go. If I can get this pulled up. Oh, there we go. Have to pull on it a little bit to get it out. And actually, we may be able to do it. Come on. Hop off of here. Just a little bit more. Let me set y'all up so I can use both hands. There is like a little ring down in there where the fan or fan piece goes. I'll show it to you once I get this out. That's what's sitting down here. just have to pry on it a little bit. See, and then there's like this little ring piece. It's the bottom of the shroud. You can pull it out if you want to. Just trying to get it around so I can thread this off the rest of the way. There it goes. Okay. Here's your fan clutch. On the back, you should have, I think, they're 13s. I think you got it right here. Yep. Those are 13s. Take these off and make sure you put the fan back on the correct way, because if you don't, you're going to be pushing air against the radiator instead of pulling it in. So just make sure you note which way this goes. Should be able to pull it off with just my little impact driver. Oh yeah. Should pull up, set it down. Let me grab the new one because we do have it. Here's the new one. Got it Murray from O'Reilly's, not a sponsor, just who had it in stock. And 2787 for this truck. Just verify that they are the same. Looked to be the same. Only difference I see is they got flats right here where the new one doesn't. So that's our old one. Set it out of the way. This goes in, y'all. Line her up. Then we get a touch of Loctite. Have some somewhere. Put a little bit of blue Loctite on here just for good measure. Looks like they had a little bit of some on here anyway. Shallow bolts and a lot of Loctite. You ain't gotta put that much on there, it's just mine come out in a big glob mess. And this is just blue, so it ain't like it's like heavy duty strength or anything, just in case somebody needs to replace it down the road. Run them down. Let me look up the torque specs real quick and then we'll torque it down. Apparently my camera wasn't on, so I torqued these down. 20 foot-pounds is what those go to. And I just wanted to show y'all this little piece right here. See how it's got little grooves in it? They sit down on this bottom piece right there, and those grooves have like a little notch. See that little like nipple piece sticking out right there, and then that right there should be about flush right up in here, and it'll line itself up pretty much. But and then there's a groove, like I said, on the bottom along there. It looks just like this. This is the upper one. You can see that groove. That's what this goes into. So let me get a lot of this put back together, and then whenever I get ready to tighten it down, I'll bring y'all back and show you how we tighten it down. So I'm about to tighten it back down. Here we go. There we go. We got our snap back in. See if I can get this to close and snap back on right here. I think it's broke. I'm not gonna worry about it. And now I'm just going to put all these little clips back on. hook the bottom first and then pull the top on. That is pretty much putting the fan clutch tool on a Colorado 3.7. Should apply basically for the 2.9, the 2.8, the 3.5, the 3.7, pretty much any Colorado, Canyon, Suzu, whatever number they are, the R 150, 290, whatever it is, I don't forget what it is, but it should apply to all of those made with this body style. I think it might even apply to the H3s if I remember correctly. Don't know, I have to look that up, but it's pretty much putting a fan clutch on one of these trucks right here. If y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'll get to them as soon as possible. Before I forget, let's stick this back on. But if you like the video, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell if you haven't done so. If not, I got other stuff, check it out. You might find something you do like. I am going to be having a couple like new shirt designs probably coming out, so I will let y'all see those shortly, probably in a couple videos or so. I gotta design them and then I'll show you what they look like. My wife kind of come up with some of the ideas on it, so I kind of want to thank her for that. And then thank you for all your members and subscribers and Patreons and all that, because I do have Patreon and Instagram. If y'all need anything, hit me up on Instagram. I do reply back there quicker than I do on email, so you can either go in the comment section or Instagram. And if you got any questions about any car, not just something pertaining to this one, but I try to help y'all any way I can. But as always, torque this tight. Y'all have a great day.